What's up, sport card collectors? This is Matt from A Low Down Dirty Cardboard, back again with episode 2, 5-card tape measure shot. Now, when I think of tape measure shot, I think of home runs hit by the big time sluggers in baseball. I can remember there was a commercial when I was younger, and it said "Chicks dig the long ball," and it had Tom Glavine and Greg Maddux in it, and it was one of the funniest commercials back in the day. But the tape measure shot that I'm talking about is when a card has tape on it or tape residue. So this is another part of my collecting style. I love low grade cards that have imperfections. They can have a pinhole, they can be bent. I love cards that are raw, but one of the things that really draw my eye to cards are the tape and the tape residue that's on them. My only requirement is if a card is probably not cut in half, if a card, I can still see the picture on the front. Again, to me, it's a card that is well loved. Now, yes, I buy cards that do come in slabs. I prefer authentic because most of the cards that have tape on them are authentic, but I will crack them out and I want to hold the card. I want to touch the card. I want to feel the card. I want to smell the card. That's just the way I collect. I know that goes against some of the ways that y'all collect, and I understand that and I respect that. But this is definitely the way that I collect. All right, so first up is my 1971 Topps Pete Rose. Now, with this card, as you can see, this card has tape all the way around it. 100% engulfed in tape. Now, the one thing that I do like about this is, as you can see, we even have a piece of tape that's hanging right here. This tape was probably cut out of the card. As you can see, the back looks absolutely amazing. But on the front, there is tape all around this. Now, I always think about what's the story and what's the reason that this collector, what's the reason the kid, anybody that had this card, why did they put tape around it? Was it to protect the edges? I know these 1971 cards are very sensitive with the black border around them. So did they put tape on it so the black border wouldn't get messed up? Did they put tape on it, the way they wanted to display the card? But to me, this card is absolutely beautiful. Up next is my 1967 Venezuelan Retirado card. And if I mispronounce that, I apologize. But this card right here is an absolute beauty. This is one of my favorite sets. I am in the process of collecting it. I'm in the beginning stages of the process collecting it. I have this Bobby Doerr. I have a Christy Mathewson, and then I also have a Carl Hubbard. But one of the things that I really, really liked about this card was this one just has tape right over here on the left-hand side. All right, so if you look at the back is actually really nice. I know these cards are sensitive to people putting glue and having them in albums. But this one actually looks really clean. It does have some staining here on the bottom, but I love the dirt right here. The low down dirty cardboard, as I'd like to say, but I absolutely love this tape that's right here on this card. Card number 3 is my 1951 Bowman Ted Williams. Now, I like this card in a couple of different reasons. Number one, I love that they have tape going at a diagonal in each corner. Yes, this tape is still kind of sticky, so I'm very curious on how they displayed this card. If you look at the back looks almost absolutely perfect. But on the front, I love the tape on this card. When I saw this card, I just had to have it. My fourth card is a card that I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite cards in my collection. This is a 1953 Topps Satchel Paige. I absolutely love this card. If I flip it over, the back looks really, really nice. You probably couldn't even tell that there's tape on it. But if I look over on the front, as you can see, this one I love because there are tape in the top corners, in the bottom corners, on the side, and even here at the top, there's a nice tape area right there, but nothing on the bottom. So really curious about how this collector displayed this card. But again, this card to me just screams that it was absolutely loved. And last, and certainly not least, card number 5. This one also, just like the Satchel Paige, is one of my favorite cards in my collection. This is my 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle. And as you can see here, there is tape everywhere. If I flip it over on the back, there is tape all on the back, almost look like they rolled the tape over. Again, I'm very curious to how this collector back in the day, back in 1956, how they displayed this card. Did they handle it a lot? Did they put the tape around it to protect the edges? Again, I just absolutely love this card. I know this is a card that most collectors absolutely love, but to me, this card is absolutely perfect. So there you have it. There is my 5 card tape measure shots. These are some of my favorite cards in my collection. I absolutely love them. I appreciate you watching. Feel free to comment, and yes, I will respond. And as always, if you don't mind liking and subscribing, I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try to shoot out a video once a week. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.